Good evening, Detroit. Good evening. Happy Friday, TGIF. I know it is late. Y'all probably relaxing. Ain't thinking about no kids. Ain't thinking about no school board. But my name is Aaliyah Moore. I am running for DPSCD School Board, Detroit Public Schools Community District School Board. And I just wanted, as I stated in all my other videos, I'm going to be coming to y'all every day in the month of October just to give you some facts about myself, some information about some of the candidates that are running for re-election, and then also just about the district. So I'm definitely not going to hold y'all on this Good Friday evening, but I did want to come on and just talk about today parent and teacher relationships. As I said before in my other video, I'm an 80s baby, so I do remember it seems like more parent-teacher conferences and a little bit more opportunities for parents and teachers to kind of meet up. I do remember that, but of course, fast forward to 2020, as I stated yesterday, if the teachers are going to have, 32, 40 kids in their classes, a teacher-parent relationship, how far is that going to go? Especially if it's not promoted by the district. And it's important for us as parents and stakeholders to kind of check in on who's teaching our kids. It's not about, going up there hollering at them. And, if there's problems or issues, it's always a chain of command to go to when concerning teachers. You go in that office, you start with the principal, assistant principal, and you go on down, set up a meeting or whatever. But it's very important, especially this year, to, make the initiative to kind of have a relationship with your teachers, with your students' teachers, because as I said, if we don't know what they need and what they're lacking in their classrooms, we won't know, what to speak on as parents and guardians. Because if we're sending the money to school every day, it's our responsibility to see, who our children are sitting in front of on a daily basis. And like I said, also to see who's not in the building that should be, what services should be and are not. And just to see what type of, person that your child is sitting in front of every day. And like I said, it is a sacrifice at times, but sometimes on your off time, if you off, you got some vacation time or you got to be at work later, use those opportunities to kind of connect with the school just to see what's going on, because teachers have it rough, people want to highlight, which is a good thing that the district during the pandemic paid them extra money to go in these buildings because they were considered first line responders, really, teachers going in these buildings. And so now that has been cut, the extra bonuses. And like I said yesterday, there is no more COVID sick time. So, teachers lost people too. Teachers need mental checks and wellness checks and, they need it too. They're people too. And so I just encourage parents and guardians. I know it's a lot every day, just making it. And even if you are, your schedule is a little lighter than the other person, everybody's story is individual, but I encourage you to get engaged with the parent, with the teachers, because like I said, this district, this school board doesn't really emphasize the importance of a teacher parent relationship. We can come together and make some really positive and proactive things happen for our kids. The district did bring back the PTA, the Parent Teacher Association, and that's a good thing. But you got to make sure that we should have a PTA in all 100 plus of our buildings. And so that's really kind of all I got for y'all people. I don't want to get too heavy. on this Friday afternoon. But there will be a lot of forums coming up and sit down sessions where you had the opportunity to talk to our candidates and just see where they head at and see where their thinking process is when it really comes down to the work of working for our kids in this district. So I will be posting those events. I already posted 2. It's probably like 3 next week, and then the following week is something every day, and then the following week is a couple. So I will keep you all on schedule for those, and some are virtual, some are in person in the neighborhood. So just be looking out for that, and you'll get a chance to see myself and the rest of the 17 people that are running for school board for these 4 seats. So contact your school, y'all. Just try to get involved. If they do have a PTA, try to make at least 1 or 2 meetings before the end of the school year, and just ask the question. If the principal comes in, what do y'all need in this building? What is the lack with the COVID money? What extras do you have? Are you fully staffed? Is your custodians fully staffed? Is your lunch staff? But the main thing for this video is teachers, because you sending your children to school, the expectation is that they are sitting in front of a certified teacher and that really has their, learning in mind. But mainly that teacher has what he or she needs to properly deliver the lesson to our kids and for them to absorb it. That's it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow for Saturday's video. Please like and share these videos. Like I said, whether you stay in the city of Detroit or not, feel free to Google me, Aaliyah Moore, DPSCD, and you will see some of the many things that I've done and just my advocacy work for the kids. Some people may say, and I've heard it before, how do you plan to work with Dr. Vitti? I already work with him. I can honestly say every email that I've ever sent him has always been answered. It's been answered in a timely fashion. And the board, if anything, is the ones that can be quite disrespectful. And I'm still waiting on Sonia Mays to respond to my email concerning the name changes of some of these schools in the city. So we do also have some committee meetings, which I'll do in another video coming up. But I also put some of those, the sign-on information on my Facebook page. So Aaliyah Moore, DPSCD school board candidate. Y'all enjoy yourself and be safe.